Hi, today we're going to take a look at isosceles triangles and congruent angles and segments within those triangles. So before we figure all that out, what's an isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle is a triangle that shares two sides that are the same. Now, within that, if you have two sides are the same, the angles opposite are also the same. And in the flip side, if we have two angles that are the same, the sides opposite are going to be the same. So let's look at our figure now and let's label a bunch of information that we have. We know that we have these two sides are the same. That means opposite angles also have to be the same. Okay, but hold up. What about the flip side when we're looking at this other triangle over here? I have two angles that are the same. That means the sides are the same. So let's use that and kind of label some more stuff on our picture. We know that these are the same. If I have one tick mark there, there has to be one tick mark there. And then if these have one tick mark with one angle, one arc on the angles, that means these have one arc on the angles. So let's use that. We know that angle A and C are congruent to each other. We're going to say the measure of angle A congruent to the measure of angle C. But hold on, I don't want to just use C because the C mean over here or over here, this big angle. Instead of that, we're going to call that BCA. BCA. Okay, that's just one set. Well, let's hold off on that. Let's talk about sides that are the same. So we know that side BC and BD are the same. So we can say BC congruent to BD. Okay. We need a third side now. Okay, well, that's where we know our rules of our triangle. All three angles add up to 180. If these two are the same, we have some mystery left over. But these two are the same, so we have a mystery left over. But these mystery leftovers, we know that those two have to be a second different angle that we don't know, second different measure. So we can now say the measure of angle ABC is the same as, is congruent to CBD. Okay, now we know that opposite angles and sides, they all match up with each other. So if these two angles are the same, those two sides have to be the same. So we can also say AC side is congruent to CD. And that's finding two unmarked angles and segments within isosceles triangles that are congruent.